Testing. All right. Oh, the 1 second, millisecond now. Sweet. No, it needs more light. Yeah. All right. What simple thing should I get back in with? Hmm. Light arc. I could work on the new robot. Not sure if I want to right now. Not sure. Pickup range. Not super exciting. Do we use A for anything? Not during the game, I don't think. What if I change this to A? Can do just fine. More on my face. Where'd you come from, dude? I was hoping. How do I get the main menu, actually? Why do I get main menu using a gamepad? I don't think I have anything. Huh. Wait, no, usually, yeah, okay. Excellent. Look at all that functionality. My. Oh my. Okay. Actually, what if I do this now? Item, like inspect. Inspect right now just does that, which kind of sucks to be. Hard to read that actually. Make it a separate panel. Maybe. Is that a bad behind me? No. That is not a bad. There, it's right. This location is now deep, deep underground, in the underground bunker. Inspect. By dealing Path of Exile to inspect holding Alt freezes the item view while you hold Alt, and then it lets you inspect properties to see what they do. World Apocalypse. I guess. What kind of game is this? This is a mix of Diablo 2 and Barbie. So on the one hand, you have all kinds of outfits that you might have. Different hairstyles, whatnot. All different properties. You have different attacks. Let's go back to my favorite laser. Or switch to light arc. Actually, is that going to be too expensive? Kinda. Yep, my own engine, dude. Very few engines that are proprietary have like a built-in editor in the game itself. For example, right now I'm in the game mode, but I can just press one button and boom, I'm in the editor mode. This is where I can go and mess with just about anything. Sadly, that resets the game. It's the only sadness. Almost makes me want to come back to the state. But right now, I guess you can start from nothing again. But there's always two options to work on every day in the game. You can either work on something the most pressing and what will add the most to the game, or you can just kind of work on something that will be useful eventually. Especially if you're not entirely sure exactly what you want to do today. So maybe I'll just do some quick little UI thing. Actually, hold on. I need a Gimpet. Come here. Because unlike Path of Exile, I can switch instantly between keyboard, mouse, or gamepad. Don't need to go back to the main menu screen and choose the different inputs, restart, and so on like a freaking maniac. You can just drop the keyboard, go to the BSD. Ain't no problem. Ain't a problem. And if need be, you can even remap WSD. Custom assets, yes. These are custom robots that I made myself. Which is why I think it destroyed actually fall apart in pieces. I was actually thinking about starting working on the new robot. Get some ideas. Let me see, is this a robot sword? Yeah. Oh, Blender. You're gonna have to regenerate a bunch of assets to actually draw, huh? Come on, you can do it. Come on, Blender. Blender. Wait, there was something about compilation times. Oh, it's compiling shaders, that's why. So for example, in my game, I actually have to make sure that all those different parts can actually be detached and show an actual damage on the robot. Alright. So when he takes the damage in this here, actually, you can see actual chunks falling off of them. Zoom out a bit. No, they got me, little bastards. Robot design, that's awesome, man. Bruce asking, what is the main problem with AAA game industry? There are a lot of problems. The main problem? I'm not sure what's the main problem. There's a lot of them. A lot of problems, though. Personally, I've always thought that the way managers were chosen in AAA was really poor. So in some way, they kind of get what they've been going for. They keep choosing bad managers, so that's what they get. Hey, my sword bot. Come here, bot. You can whack me once. There you go. What did I get? Yeah, so let's say I'm holding Alt, and that would freeze UI for the item view, so I can then hover over the live heal to get information on that. That would be slick, just like Path of Exile. Because it would be nice to explain to the people what the hell all this does. It's almost time to make a branch for September, huh? Indeed. All right, if I'm not doing that, what else would I do? What else would I do? Items, jars. Coco 3D? No, this is custom Vulkan code. Broar, manly, Vulkan CAPI calls. When you're a real man, you don't need to use a rendering engine. It's pretty funny though. That does sound pretty funny. Should have kind of frame graph on the side here. Why not? Why not? Throw it up in there. Did I get lost somehow? Oh, there's an opening there. Oh, Z lag spike. I mean, granted, this is debug build, but whatever. One of the benefits of having your own tech, you can actually make debug builds run fast. Like this is debug build, bro. A debug build. Hitting like, I don't know, like 300 frames or something if I completely uncap it. Did I fix firewall? Seems like it. Yeah, okay, okay. It's a lot of mayhem. That is a lot of mayhem. Let's do gamepad of a mouse control. Gamepad for movements, mouse for pressing attacks. Yeah. I approve. I approve. Take it. Oh, what was that? Oh. Well, now it gets a little confused. That is. I mean, whatever. Whatever the hell that was. No, we're gonna start something tiny. Like, let's not draw our bottoms when the item is in there. Like, why does it only happen there? It doesn't happen anywhere else. Just here. Okay, so let's go find slot. I remember. Yeah. Let's see. UI items fine. This is a text, right? Yeah, okay. So equipment slot and text. Yes. Here. Ooh. Messes with this. Is heroine top. Bottoms. If this is item slot type is bottoms, right? Checks the plug mistaken by one piece, it spans it at bottoms, fine. What about doing the text thing? It's present. Oh. I might have to do this separate here, huh? Fine, I'll just do this for now. Yeah, there you go. That annoyance is gone. And our booster is this. Okay. Do I need a musician? Yes, eventually. I mean, there's two paths to play take to the game. Definitely the easy path is to spend a bunch of money and pay a whole bunch of artists to do all kinds of stuff, but I think for my first game, I'm just gonna do super bare bones, so maybe not. I mean, music might be the one thing, it might be okay, but it's for free. Yeah, I mean, right now I haven't bothered doing music yet. It's the way I see music kind of comes in a bit later in a game. Like once you're sure the way the game feels, looks, the music makes sense. Because then you know what kind of feel and theme to go for. But yeah, eventually, ask me again in 2 years. 2 years from now, ask me again, and I'll probably have a better answer for you. Oh, let's dodge that. Get some charge. Get shoes with no stats on. Actually, let's go spend some money in the store. What is that bookmark doing there? Excellent. What are we buying here? Kinky. But pickup range, it's pathetic. Yeah, definitely, for sure, man. Sounds good. I've actually been studying some audio as well. Like I found some decent courses in Udemy, more specifically geared towards sound effects, so I can compose my own in Reaper, which is pretty slick. More damage, sure. Oh, that's good. All right, I can dump this on the ground. Don't need. I said I don't need it. All right, back into the battle. Right out. Actually, this goes right now on a test level, huh? I need to make a new level that's not at this level like this, where I'm testing a bunch of random things. Why does some objects feel a little laggy to my eyes? Suspicious. But I'm gonna let that fly for now. I have a bunch of item stats now. That's right, that's right. Pinfo, what's up? Oh, speaking of music, I actually used the Ivy the other day to create a song for my game. It actually turned out decently. Even had like a female voiceover. It wasn't bad. For an indie game like me, it was in the ballpark of being okay. That's kind of cute. Kind of cute. Oh, what is this? What did I get? It's actually just a straight up improvement, huh? Dude, just lay off. Your style, everything. Yes. It's not necessarily better, but I do like that style. Yes. Cares much about speed so far. Yeah, I think light arc feels fine now. Let's test something new. Go back to the simple, classical energy shot. I think for energy shot to feel fun, it needs to shoot quickly. Like, way quicker than that. Well, might as well. Might as well. I should improve this. Yeah, energy shot, good, good. Yeah, that's a bit more interesting. Yeah, okay. Okay. I've had this bug from like half a year or something, maybe more. We occasionally get us this weird little particle from the feet. Shooting out, it's like white. It only happens with this attack. Hmm. Doesn't happen of anything else. What is this fake collisions I get once in a while? Something I need to take care of. Oh, wow. Oh, this wall's been broken for a long time, huh? I need to fix that. Maybe I remake the wall breaks anyway. I can make a far better wall this time. That actually looks satisfying. Like, it definitely looks satisfying. They just need to... I've kind of been wanting to add animation to when they get taken a lot of damage. They can actually like stagger out to the side, not just like step back. We need to increase the range for targeting. That way, when if I'm fully zoomed out, I can still hit that guy, kinda. Uh-oh. 2.5 extra points. Yeah, let's max the damage. Glass cannon. Full steam ahead. Those rockets. Oh, it took him out. Sweetness. Sweetness. Hmm. I should probably primarily stick to 2 type of robots plus maybe 1 occasional of different type. Having just like a soup of different kinds is a bit too wild. Hey, what you doing? Yeah, cooldown 1.19, damage cost. Charge 1.8. What's up, place? Think it's good, just moved to a new place. Indeed. Deep in the basement, this one is. Deep in the basement. Which is why you see the stairs. Which, let me tell you, I'm getting a lot of leg exercise from those things. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Oh, the walls is not opening because this guy's still around. What you got? You got one hand? Not anymore, buddy. Yes, in this game now, life drops rarely, whereas energy kind of abundant. Maybe too abundant. Rockers empty new place, nice. Indeed. Well, we're just gonna have to build up some more muscles for the legs. And some extra cardiovascular activity to keep up. Should be fine. Right now it's been like 4 days of just muscle aches. But surely in a couple of weeks it'll be fine. This is mostly fine too. Maybe most impactful change to make, maybe in work on the environment. It's been a long time. Oh yeah, projectiles hitting debris a bit much, which can be annoying. Alright, Factorio. I mean, I got pretty fun Factorio, not gonna lie. Let me show you progress in Factorio so far. But I really would have been looking for, it's time to break the 700-hour limit on my game. Look at this. It's kind of weird. It's like 5 hours away, maybe a little bit more depending. But I can briefly show the state of Factorio. Because I've been playing Factorio on the Death World mode. So dude, I've been having to fight some insane battles. Some absolutely giant monstrosities. I mean, look at these things. Just anywhere I go. Like this used to be just full on, just big red camp. I needed this uranium. Okay, I needed the uranium, so I got it. But look at that. This was all a camp. Oh god. In tutorial Factorio, indeed. So I had to do some. Hey, oil is what I need. I need find some oil. Because the oil I've been sucking on kind of ran out. As longer as impressive as it was before. But this is my main base. I have cornered the lake. It's mine. Nobody goes anywhere. That's my main base. Which has just started to centrifuge. Ooh, got my first one. Look at this. That's the first uranium 235, which means now I can make my first uranium fuel cell. Right? Which I'm guessing I just make it an assembler or something. No. But whatever. So yeah. But it's time to do actual coding. Enough of Factorio. It's enough. Trincid, the music maker on Discord. No, it doesn't keep farming. I just keep playing it off stream, so it's gotten quite a bit of progress. To work on the game, options are I can do like extra ability to freeze the item view, and then you hold Alt, and then it stays there. Then you can hover over your mouse over different properties and look up tooltip, switch for properties, much the way Exile does. So that's one. The other one is to add work on more environment types. For example, I could even add elevation to the game. Or instead of just direct connections, maybe some of them just have to go up or down. What's up, Teosan? Welcome back. Oh man, I need to watch my health in this game. I forgot. Well, do I have heal? Ooh, got heal from something. Yeah, from the sandals. Okay. So we're Gucci. This energy shot feels okay. Let's try out energy orb. Now this was my favorite W2 sorceress for sure. Hey, the only problem is you can't. Seeing the red projectiles can be really challenging, even if they're different colors. Well, it's not clearing the floor? What you mean? What clearing the floor? Well, so first of all, I do not destroy debris unless I have to. Okay? There's a specific setting you can choose to control how much debris you can have. And then, I'm GUI, hello. Thank you. And then have a separate tracker for debris and how much of that you can have, right? So at this point, optimize the game well enough I can just run insane debris amount all the time, just gonna stay there. Like, why do we need a ground texture if I can just paint the floor in robot parts? So yeah, dude. Dude, really? Man, sometimes the shots are just not reliable. Sometimes they come out of random ass corners. Ground textures. You get ground textures when you break the floor. Like if you use firewall, they'll break the floor right up. Actually, this firewall can be thicker now. You can have more particles. What about an ability which uses parts on the floor? That's for male. Males be able to use parts of the floor. They'll be able to grab a floor chunk and just fling it at a robot. A dainty, pretty female will not be messing with floor chunks. Okay? Ain't happening. I'm okay with her kicking chests open. I'm okay with that. By doing some kind of hand-to-hand combat of heavy objects, I don't think so. But for a guy, yeah, I've been thinking about it for like a year now. For the guy grabs a wall chunk, and I could do it now. Oh my. This will probably lag things up a bit. I'm surprised it doesn't actually. Oh, NVIDIA, are you doing this frame thing again? I swear to God. I'll revert NVIDIA to a previous NVIDIA driver. Because this is... The mill uses energy generators too. Yeah. You see this crap? Like you get like weird behavior like that. That's actually a driver issue. You know what? Since I have a dual stream, I'm going back to previous driver because this is nonsense. That is nonsense. Let's go back to previously installed. Reinstall previous one. Unable to connect to NVIDIA? Are you serious? Just a little mad. Just a little mad. But let's go find it. NVIDIA driver 508088. Because I know that one didn't have that annoyance. Fine. Download. Downloads go. Yeah, that's what the game felt. We're a little bit laggy. Like in the last month, NVIDIA drivers have coming up with some kind of weird little bugs. I mean, let's go back to previous one. Let's close as much as I can so it doesn't destroy everything. Bunch of generators. I was thinking last week to actually make generators be damageable. One, by the bosses. Two, when they just use up everything, they might as well just blow up. Why not? Why stand there with block up a space and have the player be expectation, maybe get a charge from it? Overcharge buff, yeah. I don't know about melee guy. I haven't really got into him yet. Only got like basic melee attack. This is gonna take a while to actually install, isn't it? Fine, I'll just pretend like it's kind of funny. Software is hard, huh? Look at that. It's not even scaled to full screen because like it's not running. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. Oh, this is Chromium or some crap. We can actually select text. Dude, really? Well, the game has stairs to enough levels. Yeah, I actually at one point was working on stairs. Really, what stopped me back then was actually. So yeah, I definitely used to work on all this for sure. Why am I getting 20 frames? Is it because of this? I guess so. So I used to work on that. The only problem I had was that navigation mesh was being calculated incorrectly with steps going down. So either write my own navigation mesh and fix it, come up with some kind of thing. Come on, driver dude, stop lagging up my game. But initially, super fast is nice and easy. It allows me to test important stuff. Like verticality is nice for sure. Oh, now it doesn't even want to go in ray tracing. Oh, that is funny. Okay. I think what the NVIDIA is installing, running up games is no. Nope, there you go. Got a black screen, good. That means the driver is finally installing. Excellent. I will Gucci now. Okay. I need to reset screen. Okay. Let me see. CPU, Intel, why are you legging up a storm? What the hell is that? Huh. That still appears there. At least it goes away. I used to have, one of the NVIDIA drivers just didn't stop. We just do that forever. Well, whatever. Maybe it requires a full reboot. Oh yeah, energy orb. There's to heaven, indeed, indeed. We'll say one thing I'm really happy is the performance of the game. Even in debug build, it's just a monster. It's just a complete monster. Welcome to the debug build, 200 frames. The enemy's gonna have a voice. Maybe some basic grunts or something simple. Very simple, maybe. It's more like give you feedback when you get hit. Right now, I don't even have any audio effects. I know those that do. Audio is such a pain. Like, if you have a bad audio, you just might as well just not have it. It's just more annoying than anything. So I'm still learning how to do proper audio design to take care of that problem. You know what? Why don't I start with 0 gold? Where do I specify gold? I do it somewhere. Where? Oh, gold amount. I guess I could just do 0 here. Third phase is really good to put some dialogue mechanics in. Yeah, I actually have dialogue mechanics already. Right now, I just decided to skip it entirely for the playtest. I have like a quick start mode, but I can show you the real introduction mode. Real introduction mode is here. Zoom in, you have your dialogue, the robot says things, you have a choice of what you say. The robot takes you out, there's a different human. And so basically I just fast forward to the end of the dialogue. So quick start just goes immediately to the end, boom. Talking about audio. We do all the music and the sounds of the game all by myself. Yeah, audio silence kind of easier to definitely buy them somewhere. Probably working with somebody is probably too much work. It's much easier just to buy. Like I already bought a bunch of audio effects or whatnot. So just learning how to process them, put them into the game well enough. What's up, Nefa? Today, I'm not sure what to work in today. I'm still debating that with myself. I am kind of tempted to. Personally, emotionally, give me some basic items. Oh, yeah. Alright, why don't you guys chill so I can look at my items? Okay. Personally, emotional, what I really want to do is be able to hold Alt. Right now, holding Alt just shows you the price of the item, that's it. But I want to be able to actually hold Alt, move, and highlight a property to get some tooltips for everything. At least the first level. Characters to get naked. If you've played the game far enough, the advanced items have less and less coverage. So that's why by default you just start a full clothing. And it's up to you what you add on top. So yeah. Completely naked, I don't think so, not so far. But pretty close to it, pretty close. That's the whole point of the game. You start out with super conservative clothing, and the more you play, the less you'll be wearing. Speaking of which, I haven't implemented that yet, but all the items have different rarity subset. Yeah, rarity. I haven't implemented that, but that could be good. Easter egg armor, indeed. You know, there's a board game, was it called Munchkin? And there was an ability called Cleavage Stun. That could be pretty good. Pretty nice ability. It's so funny. Indeed, indeed. Let me use Freedom Strike in a while. Let's see what kind of bounce this one has. It's expensive as hell, huh? And suffers from that. I already checked it here. More of energy, huh? I think it's pretty close to 4, I guess. It doesn't do that much damage, huh? Yeah, needs a better higher start here. Maybe start of like 10 or something. GPU driver, are you doing this again? No wonder it feels a little laggy. It is so annoying that it does this. Maybe I do need to restart. Because I did go back to the good driver. Oh, I guess at least goes away at least. Nope. He just hates me. Previously installed. Uh, 8108. Oh, it's a new one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna reboot the system just so that the video chills for a bit. What? Gotta wait for Windows reboot. No, don't need Linux, thank you. I'm good. I am good. I am good. Frame history is a raw frames buffer. Oh, no, really. That one is a combination of different things. No, I don't need to make the screen yellow, thank you. I'm good on that. I'm bring the chat back up online. Good, good. How can a streamer shut down a PC? By having two PCs. One streams, the other one does the work. I don't think you can compile C++ code and stream at the same time, man. It's going to be difficult. Maybe you can do that with C, but not with C++. Alright, that's fine. Bring up this. Yes, go. Go NVIDIA. One PC is a DLL to reload, indeed. Oh, I need to restart my monitor again to get all 144 frames a second. Okay. Well, certainly I had dude, I remember trying to stream for the first time, I don't know, 6-7 years back when I was doing a little bit of C++ streaming coding. And my stream would just lag every time I would compile the engine. Back then I used to use an open source engine, which compilation was heavy, so the stream would just hitch hard while I'm compiling. So I was like, all right, guess if I'm gonna stream I need to have two computers. Alright, how we doing now? They still gonna freak? It does a freak. It's so annoying, obnoxious. That's why it feels laggy even though the frame rate is fine. Like, dude, I don't understand. I do not understand. Alright, fine. I'll look at Trace for a bit. Like, it's so weird the way it reacts. I don't understand it. But let's go to bruh. Okay, I need Tracy. Ben, go. Alright. He eventually settles down, but it's kind of annoying. Like, a lot annoying. Oh, this time he's just gonna be good GPU, not be nasty. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. See, it's not even me, it's freaking GPU. Just sits there and waits for 5 milliseconds. Or maybe it's actually fine because I'm... No, I don't understand. It seems fine actually, because most of the time I'm just waiting for GPU to be ready, which makes sense because I'm setting 144 frames to wait, so it's fine. So it's like game update, wait for GPU, then draw. So fine. Fine. It still settles down eventually. Eventually. Does it appear in release? Does it appear in release? I was doing some refactoring because I usually just have an entity class. I've added entity ref. Something that's cheap to compile. Okay, show me. Oh yeah. It still does the thing. Even though like the frame rate is fine, it does. I don't understand it. It just makes it, the whole thing useless. Like why, bro? Why? It's like every rival frame is short and it's long. Short and it's long. I thought before it was linked to a particular GPU driver, but maybe it's not. Yes, this time it's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Is that my code? I don't think so. Because I first saw it when I upgraded the GPU driver, and then inverted it back and the problem just goes away. Because I'm looking at Tracy when this was happening. I don't see anything that I'm doing. Like the frames actually remains exactly the same the whole time. So let's do a restart. Let me see. Yeah, there's a nasty. Oh, no, just stop. Yeah, so here it was doing a weird spiky thing during this time. And the thing is, it's like, the difference is that I'll wait for GPU to tell me that it's ready to draw. So it does like a long wait, then short wait, then back to long wait, then back to short wait. all I'm doing is waiting for GPU to be like, yo, I'm ready to show the next frame. So this is not me. I can't do anything here. I'm just literally asking for the GPU, when can I draw? Oh, you can draw now. Okay, I draw. But this way you get like this weird jumping up and down. Or like when you have like 11-second wait, then you have 2-millisecond wait. 12, 2. 11, 2. It's like, dude. What if you're running Xev Visual Studio? I mean, sure, doesn't do anything about that. You can just do Control F5. That will completely detach from Visual Studio. It will still do it. It's not Visual Studio. It's something in the video card itself. NVIDIA sometimes freaks out. It's literally like some kind of driver bug. Like the frame is fine, but every other frame is too slow. That's why it feels weird and buggy. Like it's 144, but every other frame is too slow for no reason. Now the average evens out, so you don't see the frame being bad. But it's there. Oh, let's close that. VSync. Again, there's something that hasn't changed in a while. I just know that some particular drivers on NVIDIA is causing this issue. Like it goes fine for now, then just boom, just explodes. And it's like every time it's... You can see again, the wait for GPU, long, short. Long, short. That's so you can see the spikes here as well. Like here, like it was in the beginning was fine. See, everything is smooth, everything weight is exactly the same. Same nice uniform frames. And then something happens. And GPU just goes wild. It just goes wild. Long wait, short wait. It's like, how far do I back move AMD? From what I've heard, NVIDIA is much better. From what I've heard. But I mean, at some point I might buy it just to support it because it is 20% of the market. So let me see. I'm currently in 580.88. You know, why don't I do a quick little Google search on this? Maybe somebody, maybe I'm not the only one who sees that. Had a bug where the keyring was getting stuck, shot, and breaking the chain part. I'm not actually sure what you're saying in that sentence. Getting shot at and breaking the chain. What chain? NVIDIA generating of frames. No, that dude, look at that. It was fine for a while and boom, just went crazy. All right, let's see. And then it's back to normal again. NVIDIA driver. Because let's see, what was it? Render extended. Because it's my code, I know exactly this what this freaking thing is doing it. Let's see, where do I wait? Wait for GPU, yeah. This wait for send fences sometimes runs too low. Like maybe I am doing something wrong. Alternates between long and short wait times. I don't know. It's such a... I'm better off asking the AI on this, honestly. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't think so. I don't think so. Does the weather change much where I live? No, it doesn't. Hmm. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, this is not particularly impressive. Like, it's back to fine again. I mean, maybe it's something I'm doing. I might need to run validation again. Let me see. Do I have the latest? What you doing, GPU? And a file tab out. Wait. Oh, I think it's doing this when the window loses focus. No? Yes? Then it, no, now it just stays there. I don't know. It just does things. This is File Pilot. File Pilot. The real man stuff. Actually, does it have like a... Doesn't have a link to its website? Kind of lame. Kind of lame. But I can show you the link. File Pilot. It's worth the buy. Worth the buy. Look at that. I just wish it would scale Windows images sometimes. You just have too much real estate. But whatever. Oh, I'm just going to ignore that one for now. Some future GPU driver will fix it. I'll just have to suffer it. Alternatively, I could ignore that wait I'm doing, at least for my own purposes. There's no point in measuring that crap. Which I already think I already do it already. Why so expensive? Because it's worth it. That's why. Because it is worth it. In a land of free software given for no reason, anything of price is too expensive, huh? It's cheaper than most games, I would say. I think this project I'll need to add force. So when I'm hammering something that just like lies on the ground, does it get pushed? Or it just gets damaged. Indeed. The guy actually already made a ton of sales, dude. A ton of sales. So the price is in no way being a stopping point. No, just once. In fact, you can even choose to buy, like the release support. You can do what is this pricing? You can buy the pro version just to support. Oh, it's only 1 year of updates. I say, and access to VIP channel. Hell yeah! Yeah, but either way, it's perpetual license. You just may not get some updates. But $40, please. For a good file browser, that's a big deal. That is big D. Really big D. Especially when you can easily just like do things like that. It's magic. Just magic. Dudes, lay off. Indeed, indeed. I used to use Stall Commander. Norton Commander was okay. Yeah, searching File Explorer is insanely fast. Like you can basically just search the whole freaking system like it's no big deal. I guess it doesn't support that, huh? It also now a great thing is that actually you can actually quickly calculate the size of everything without having to like right click, calculate the size. No, it's right here. Everything's right at the top. Look at that. My build folder is 6 gigabytes. 6 gigabytes in here. What's the biggest one? Source. What's the biggest file here? Debug, tlog. And a bunch of stuff in here. That's cute. That is cute. That is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Don't care about this. Your game is 6 gigabytes. No, that's the build artifacts. The actual game, once you when you download it from Steam, I think it's like 100 maybe 150, 200 megabytes. And then also include 100 megabytes of debug symbols on the Steam playtest. What happens to the native File Explorer? It's still there. It doesn't replace it entirely, but I just spin it to my thing here so I can just use it. There's only so much you can mess around with Windows. Only so much. Yeah, playtest 242, but half of that, when it's uncompressed, is actually debug symbols. Because I want to be able to get like decent logs and call stacks. So figures could just include my debug build symbols in the build. Like I actually can go to no. Steam, give me a name, sort by name. Tools. Yes. Yeah, so here you can see the whole folder is not 260 megs, but actually this I can just delete. But 100 megs of that are just debug symbols, dude. If I took out this 100 megabytes, it would be like half the size, but I like to get them nice crash reports. Speaking of which, I'm looking at crash reports in a long ass time. Granted, it's been pretty quiet, so I wouldn't expect anything particularly new. Yeah. Nothing new in a while. I guess this one thing I haven't looked before. What is going on here? What was the crash? Oh, this thing. I think I fixed it, right? I think I fixed it. On the spam. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, this no longer will crash in that one, so it should be fine. What is your machine, Mr. Jonas? Is it a Linux box? I've actually begun to revive this game for Linux a little bit at the time, but it still needs plenty of work. Let me see. So that has been taken care of. This, I'm not spamming this anymore, right? Why am I? No, not anymore. Yes, this has been fixed, I think. I believe it's been fixed. Windows 11. Huh. I wonder why it's not working on your machine then. I would love to see some logs if it actually crashes. But I haven't seen crash yet, so. Until I find. I don't even know what that is. 12.1.2.3.5U? What is that? No idea. But I should be working on Windows. Even if you don't have a physical GPU, it might work. Intel XE graphics. Because my game does run on embedded GPUs. I've had that successfully running, including Intel. Actually, just for funsies. Let me see. Let me see. Force integrated GPUs. Turn off ray tracing. Let me see. So now the game should launch on the integrated GPU. Yeah. Right? Yeah, that's why you can see low frame rate now. But this is very high resolution for integrated GPUs. A resolution like that actually runs okay. Okay. Well, Linux free when you get it, but then it comes with a pain of dealing with all its nonsense and crap. Alright, I think we're good. For example, when I stream on Linux, the initial first issue I got into is I couldn't use two monitors at the same time where I'll mirror one but not the other. Like GNOME just didn't have that ability to support, so I had to switch to KDE. Luckily that I was able to do it. But it just... Indeed. Linux is fine for servers. For servers, Linux is great, yeah. For sure. But as a user environment is such a pain to use. Such a pain. Plus, at least nowadays, one of the biggest productivity boosters for my game is actually using this hot reload tool. And this doesn't work on Linux. I have to like write my own hot reload patch tool. I really don't want to do that. Which means if I'm making a change on Linux, I'm actually going to have to stop the game, compile, relaunch it. Dude, this is 2025. I'm not doing that crap anymore. I don't feel like writing my own hot reload, to be honest. That's how Linux can easily just fix things. If they had actually a decent debugger and decent ADE, but I don't know. CLine is probably the best option, but even that is written by private individuals. All right, so actually, hold on. I start now with 0 gold, right? Right. I should probably introduce the gold chest in here at some point. Yeah, 0 gold. You go +8. Oh, I had an idea. We're looking at Factoria. Doing this +% gold. Yeah, here. I should move this over here. Because those numbers might be a bit too confusing, maybe. Because that seemed to make no sense. You're doing a thing, aren't you, GPU? Yeah, I can sense every other frame is lag, you freaking A. Right, so now I want to pick up gold. Yeah, +7 gold plus brackets at the end for total. That looks much better. That said, when I got into programming in Linux a little bit, it was actually kind of nice once you set it up. It wasn't too bad. But I haven't gotten debugging yet. But that's a luxury. I don't need to be wearing Linux yet. First, need to make all the money I can on Windows. Then I'll think about Linux and Steam Deck. Hey, don't be attacking me. They just explode everywhere. It's kind of awesome. That is kind of awesome. How we doing? There's a lot of go. Dude, go away. I wonder if it is me. Maybe I am doing something wrong. Oh yeah, I was looking at the volcanistic, wasn't I? Yes, yes. I could go through and fix everything else. That could be it. Is there an update? No, there's no update, so. Just call these balance changes. Task systems? You mean like quests? I did begin to work on quests already. I don't have like a whole quest thing, but you do have a quest here to the side. Like right now I just have like reach a zone. So 0 to 5. The moment you open up those doors, it's going to become 1 out of 5. I don't know if I'll keep it around or not, but it's a decent option. It's definitely good at least to give you like set kind of like context of where you're at right now. So it's not too bad. Now we're gonna go 3 out of 5. Boom. Jesus Christ, a lot. Oof. Shouldn't have crossed that. Alright, so let me see. If I start up Vulkan SDK configurator and enable a bunch of stuff as I already have. Yeah, I remember seeing some. Oh, it's a different one. Yeah, I don't feel like fixing this validation errors right now. Just don't feel like it. Well, let me see. Yeah, particle mesh, GPU particle mesh. Apple makes awesome hardware. An iPhone is by far the most fluid phone there is out there. Nothing compares in terms of performance and everything else. But with developing games for Apple, but who cares? You don't really make any sales on there unless you already have the game that's super successful on Windows PC. Then sure you can make a little iPhone and iPad version. No constantly defines destination stage. This one actually might be easy enough to fix. So let me see. So it's this out. Right. Writes to that buffer. Right. Why did it choose not choose use DL to make a Game Plus from? Dude, SDL is a bunch of nonsense. Dude, I swear to God, this one time I was using SDL for like one tiny feature. Just wanted to read some additional gamepad information. And suddenly I'm seeing my FPS just stank to the ground. And I'd be like, what the hell's going on? Where's it so slow? And so I drill into it, and I come to find out it's some random SSDL API. We're just taking like many, many milliseconds to shut down for no reason. No reason at all. And I think even at that point I was able to cache some of that. But dude, there was no reason for it to be that slow to shut down. So I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Plus base level stuff is pretty easy enough anyway. All that low level cutesy stuff, dude, that takes like a few days to make it by yourself. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Writes to the GPU particle mesh, right? That's right from GPU, okay. It was previously read by that, right? Oh, it's read after write. No, it's write after read, right? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Which means this tries to write it, right? So before it writes it, dispatch in here. What is this particle buffer? Oh, yeah, okay. So this is what I actually care about. So here, I'm about to write into it. So I need to place an additional read. Oh, yeah. Okay. Define destination stage mask as this to prevent this hazard. I guess I do it here, but not there, huh? Really? Because this is just for compute shader. Well, it looks like I have to wait also for... Kind of feel like chicken tonight. I mean, I think I just need to do this. Oh, is that attributed? I need to guess for both. Version structure read. Nah, probably just read, right? Buffer read. Memory read. Just can try so that works. Unreal uses DL2. Well, yeah, Unreal uses 2,000 libraries out there. Uses the whole planet. No doubt. I already have this somewhere. Compute particles. Oh yeah, compute particles. Compute particle. Reminder. This is the out particle mesh. Right, this one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Read. Wow. Thanks, ChatGPT. That was great. That was great. Maybe I just need to do this. How about this? Will that satisfy Vulkan validation layers? Shall see. We shall see soon. You know what? Whatever. I'll do this later. I shall do this later. Only 124 libraries. Yeah, I guess suppose. In the ballpark of that. Well, I guess it depends if you include dependency for those libraries or whatnot, but yeah, 145, it's about a ballpark, sure. When I used to work in a game engine, that's about the ballpark we had for dependencies. All the usual common stuff. OSDL is kind of unusual to use. Like SDL doesn't really provide anything particularly unique if you have like 100 engineers. It really doesn't take care of that much. I mean, hell, I'm even tempted to throw away some of the libraries I'm using now, like GLFW, and just create Windows manually by hand. Through them as Windows API instead. It's nice to be in full control of those layers. Plus, you only need to spend like a couple of days on that at the max. Alright, so all that looks good. Store is not particularly super powerful, huh? What am I, zone 4? Suppose that makes some sense. You know what? A little bunch of green stuff on the floor almost looks like some kind of salad. I swear to God. Like some kind of like green onion. That is the funniest. That is just funny. Turrets get nerfed to oblivion. Well, this is a single head turret, so it only does half the damage, so yeah. It does spawn, does cost different amount, right? Yeah, it's cheaper to spawn. Wait, why is this one's... Huh? Oh, wow. I did nerf double duel for some reason. We're starting at 3. Oops. Oops. Yeah. It is double the cost, but at least does decent damage. Let's test that out. Is the GPU still freaking out? I hate GPU. Hate it. Because this is decent. Because it's only once, it's not supposed to just clear out the whole field. And that's kind of expensive side. I'm actually curious. Let's start over again and just ignore items. Just ignore all the items. And just see how far I can go. A lot of patience. Dude, if reading OS API requires too much patience, that's nothing compared to writing games. Like all the low-level APIs, it's such a cute little tiny amount of work. Like think about this, so to make a decent game, you probably need to write like 300k lines of code just for game logic. Regardless of what SDL you use or not. Run you the energy drop, thank you. No? There you go. Hey. Yeah, health drops are kind of scarce, so that's good. Ignore items, so let's see. The only problem with ignoring items is that energy recharge becomes kind of a pain. Behind kinds of blueprints. Well, apparently you can convert blueprint to C++. And then look at OLED code gen 2. Oh, that took a lot of damage for no reason. What am I getting heal from? Nothing. Suspicious. Let's see if I'll get lucky and get a healing station. Because this is kind of a pain now. At least I get plenty of energy. Dude, you lived? How dare you? How dare you? Oh god. Just live. Those rockets do damage. Okay. Alright, off I go. I don't know, maybe I should make it all that be more challenging somehow. More attacks on you would take more health? Not sure. Although here it feels fine. Yeah, because now they're getting a little bit tanky. Oh yeah, the quest defeat the boss didn't clear. I need to work on the quest. Oh, okay. So wave 5. Let's try it again. And let's see if I can make past 5. Just no items. None. I was actually thinking maybe create like like hard to make achievements in the game. Like beat wave 20 of no items or something like that. And it could be like a built-in in-game challenge mode. Because usually people are playing like Diablo 2, different challenge modes, different restrictions. You could have some of that built in. This guy's hurt. This guy's hurt. Oh, but one of them dropped a health thing. That's awesome. That is awesome. Permadeath, no screen set. Yeah, yeah. For sure. That could be it. I could even make it more fun, but make it so that maybe like items have a higher chance to drop higher quality in that mode. But yeah, kind of like Diablo card code style, you're kind of hard to reset anything. Dude, I'm not gonna die to little sword bot, huh? These guys are getting healthy. You know what? I need to add a chance to drop heal from a chest. Yeah. Oh, something got me a heal. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Specific control of WSD for movements, mouse to correctly place all the turrets. There you go. Good job. Third level, making it live longer feel nice, I think. How long do they live right now? They live kind of long enough, right? Because most of the time, by the time you move on anyway, so it's, I guess. Though usually things like if you put something down, it's, I mean, usually you don't even see what it's doing by that point. But don't see why not. What I might do is maybe allow more turrets the same, like, because right now I think I'm allowing like 5 at the same time, which I think is kind of more so hard coded. Yeah, I don't even have a setting to have a max, but that would be good to scale for levels. Yeah, so wave 6, this is we're gonna get tanky with no items at all. Not even attributes, because I got 2 levels. Finally, get the burn down. Man, these guys are getting healthy. They just do not go down that easy. Finally, thank you. Let's focus. Just target everything in one dude. No. Okay. Okay. Now let's do the same thing by picking up items. Yeah, right now they're quick to burn. Good. Let them die. Can always take. Any chests around here? We'll drop, yes. Snag it. Another one. And another one. You pick up range. Don't care. This is decent. Decent. Proper focus. Touch that thing. Use the walls for protection. Oh man, I got some insane. Alright, for this, let's make sure I don't die this time around. Yeah, I need to put Some kind of limits on how many chests you can spawn at once. The only problem with a turret build, you don't have a way to break the walls. To get a level, I did. It's like 1 more point, 6 damage. It's getting expensive though. Right? Why isn't it costing 3? I think the cost doesn't get applied to turrets correctly. It's grabbing the wrong cost. It's only costing 3 energy to put down a turret. It's no bueno. Yeah, it's only 3. Huh. Oh yeah, it is only 3. Is it because it's shared? Dude, I'm good. Come on. Ability. Was it turret ability? Ability turret laser. Why is it at the end? The energy just costs us 3 because it shares it. Oh. It's trying to cheat and it's the same component using this for both. So energy cost. I'm gonna have to have different costs in that case. This is not gonna work. That is not gonna fly. Excuse me? Oh. Did I never bother to update this? Yeah, I never did. Never bothered to update this. I have to actually have 2 abilities in that case. Since I have 2 different turrets. I'll need to have a way to track it separately. Yeah, because I know I'm supporting 2 different spells, but in the future I'll have more turrets, right? So I need to separate this out somehow. I need to think about this. I'll need to think about this. I shall think on this. But for now, I think it's too late in the day to think. At least it's here. Yeah, but probably supposed to cost double. But it's using the low end energy cost. The easiest would be just to ignore this entirely, just use something else. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, instead of doing all this, I should just look up. Look up what the actual cooldown is. Lonely Fresnos. No idea what that is. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a game of chess. And I'm gonna sign off. At least the dream stream so far seems good. I didn't see anything lagging out, so tonight streaming success is good. All good. Didn't see it last time. That's kind of annoying. Do you want to play G3 or not? Not really. Not a particularly big threat, to be honest. Most underrated piece in chess? King. Definitely king. He wants to play this, right? King being in the center is not particularly happiest place, I gotta say. But at least, hey, I at least push this pawn up. King can only move. Son of a biscuit. I'm playing one more. I am playing one more game. It's not. Can only move its right. It can move anywhere. But in the end game, king becomes a piece that you must learn how to control. In fact, there's a lot of end games of just king and pawn end games that are very, very tricky. Very tricky. Okay, this game I'm not losing. I'm not gonna hang my queen for no reason to a freaking bishop fork. That was insane. No, I didn't actually do it. What are you gonna do, man? You're gonna take, you're gonna push. That's the biggest question. The answer is neither. He's gonna do nothing. I can't really do that because I still need to protect the pawn. So I'm gonna delay a bit. I also play that. Understandable. I understand it. I don't want a castle though. I don't want a castle. Dun, 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 dun. Where do I go? I don't want to go here either. Oh, I see what he wants. See what he wants. I see what he wants. He wanted knight here, I think. Don't want to put queen here. Yeah, I'll put it here. Clarify the center a bit. Just a bit. Yeah, it's queen acts as a bishop here. So things are good. Should I do this thing again? Here. The problem is the bishop is gone. It's kind of a bit gross. But it's probably fine. I mean, oh, here. Actually, am I losing the spawn? I mean, I have to, I guess. Kind of sucks. But at least I have highly active piece. Biscuit. Son of a biscuit, man. How do I just... Don't even know. I don't think I still have any way to really get far. Yeah. Yuck. That was a winning time then, huh? Right, let's didn't lose. How about win this time and not just give away a knight for free? Indeed. How much you couldn't keep enough? Play this build. Guess it's next. Because it's one way to develop slowly. Where are you going, little buddy? Where are you going? I'll go with this and that. I guess makes sense to some degree. Some degree. Move. Good move, bozo. Yeah, it's 2200. It's a challenging for sure. No doubt. No doubt. I figure it'll be fine. I figure it'll be fine. Probably. Probably be fine. Just need to castle. Just need to castle. I'll be probably fine. Can I play this or not? I don't see why not. Focus, focus. Must focus. One, hold the door. Just hold the door. I don't want to take that knight. I don't want to take that knight. Stay up and clock. Keep its position stable. That's all you need to do. Actually, some move could be annoying. Maybe. Yes, keep thinking. Keep thinking until your time is up. Good, good, good. No, some of this is kind of cumbersome. I want to trade this bishop somehow. Why is a little bit here? Just a little bit. I don't know where to put my knight. I'm just gonna go back here. It's gonna be a game winning on time, huh? That's bye-bye. One of those games. Just not making any too clear mistakes and just winning by being faster. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll take that. All right. With that win, I shall end it. I might cook a little 2-hour stream today and continue tomorrow. Probably earlier tomorrow. I shall see. GG's. See you all tomorrow. House reveal when? I'm not particularly into that. Maybe just revealing new stuff in the game. I don't care as much.